Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cheyenne, and if you are new here, definitely hit the subscribe button for more beauty-related content. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks since I've actually filmed anything, or since I've even done my makeup. At the beginning of October, I had my second born son, so we are super excited to have him here, and it's been very difficult getting the motivation to come up and film for you guys. And today I had a little bit more energy, some motivation, and I decided that I'm gonna film a fall look for you guys. So let's get started. So if you've been following along on my pregnancy journey, obviously I've had my baby since the last video that I've posted, and I ended up spending 32 hours in induced labor. It ended up being longer than my firstborn, but the actual time it took to push him out was about 5 minutes shorter than my firstborn. My firstborn, I took about 10 to 15 minutes to push him out after 20 hours of labor. And then my secondborn, it was 5 to 10 minutes of pushing, and he was out after 30 something hours of induced labor. He was born happy and healthy, and he was born at 6 pounds, 2 ounces, and 19.5 inches long. Since he's been home, he's gained about 2 pounds, and he's been sleeping good, eating good. He's nice and alert and happy, so we're super thankful about that. Our firstborn is absolutely obsessed and in love with him, and they like to cuddle together. And I can't wait to see these two grow up with each other and become the best of friends. I do want to take a moment and thank everyone who said congratulations on Facebook or Instagram. We definitely appreciate it, and we're also thankful to all the subscribers who have hung tight while we have been in recovery. And I am hoping to start uploading weekly again, but instead of 3 times a week, my goal is to just upload once a week until I have the energy to start filming and uploading more. I want to say that our biggest struggle since coming back home with our secondborn is that our firstborn has had a little bit of potty regression. If you don't know what that is, it's when a child kind of regresses back into doing old habits or kind of unlearning new habits. And that was something I was told by the doctor that could very well happen since he was just potty trained. There might be some potty regression, which he has reverted back to having a hard time using his potty. Other than that, there's no major jealousy or anything like that from our firstborn. He has been such a big help, and he has completely accepted his little brother into his life, and he constantly shows his toys to his little brother, constantly wants to hold his brother, and we couldn't be happier with how accepting he has been of his new sibling. I definitely feel like my mental health this time around is a lot better than with my firstborn. The first time I ended up getting some pretty bad postpartum depression, and it wasn't anything that the doctors really talked to me about or really informed me about. And I feel like mothers and mothers-to-be really need to be more aware of postpartum depression and what the symptoms are and what it's like to live with postpartum depression. Luckily, this time around, so far, I haven't really been experiencing anything that I experienced with my firstborn. Maybe a little bit of like the baby blues here and there, but nothing severe to the point where I had with my firstborn. And if you're watching this and you are a new mother and you feel like you might be experiencing postpartum depression, definitely reach out to your doctor and see if you can get a recommendation for a therapist. It's something I wish I had done with my firstborn. I feel like things would have gone a lot smoother, and my mental health would have been way better if I had a professional to talk to. And some of the things that I'm doing this time around to keep my mental health in check is I make sure that I'm getting out of bed every morning and going into the bathroom and washing my face. I know it seems like such a small thing, but when you're a new mother, taking care of yourself is one of the last things on your mind. And honestly, it should be one of the first things on your mind because you have to be there for your child. And that's something I wish I knew with my firstborn, that I'm happy I know now with my secondborn. So it's definitely a trial and error type thing. Another thing that I've been doing to keep my mental health in check is I try to do one thing productive every day. And it's not to say that I need to keep the house clean 100% or that's expected, but it's more to keep myself feeling sane and like life is completely normal. And if you're a second-time mother, I'm sure you already know exactly what I'm talking about, is keeping yourself busy. I know a lot of people are like, take the time, lay in bed, enjoy all the cuddles. And I completely agree. Yes, take that extra time to enjoy the cuddles with your baby while your baby's still small. But you also need to do something productive to make yourself feel good about yourself, like you did something, you achieved something, even if it's something so small, like washing your hair or washing your face, or even just making the bed in the morning. Those are little things that could definitely make yourself feel a lot better. Last week, I actually decided to start a blog, and it's going to be more of a personal extension of this channel. So I'll talk about all things beauty, motherhood, and just anything personal that I want to share with you guys. And the reason I'm doing this is because writing for me is very therapeutic, and I love sharing with you guys. And I feel like this is definitely a benefit for my mental health during postpartum recovery. And it's something that I want to continue to do throughout, even after my recovery. So definitely in the description down below, there will be a link to my blog. So if you want a more personal extension and to get to know me a little bit better, definitely check out the link below to my website and my blog, and hit the subscribe or follow button, and I would definitely appreciate it. I'm also hoping that next year to have exclusive content for you guys. So if you guys have any suggestions for what kind of exclusive content that you want, whether it's a how-to or a review or like a one-on-one class or like a course or something like that, let me know in the comments down below, because I am trying to kind of brainstorm my exclusive content for 2021. And honestly, guys, filming this video and editing and doing everything that I normally did during my pregnancy and even pre-pregnancy, it feels so good to just feel like myself again. And that's something that people don't really talk about. When in postpartum recovery, you kind of feel like you lose yourself as a person. And that is my biggest tip, is when you are in recovery, do one thing that you would normally do that makes you feel like yourself, whether it's drawing, writing, filming, anything that you love to do normally. Just find a few minutes, even if it's while you're breastfeeding or while the baby's napping, is definitely a huge help to your mental health. And I definitely feel like this video for me is way more personal than a lot of my other videos. I don't normally talk about my mental health or anything like that. So if you guys are interested in more motherhood videos or mental health videos, please comment down below and let me know, and I can get more personal with you guys. Definitely click the links in this end screen, and also click the subscribe button to help me out. I would definitely appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching, you guys.